Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Crypto Takeover here, coming back with a Bitcoin cryptocurrency video for you today. We're going to take a look at a few articles, get started on the charts. So stick around. We're going to be taking a look at Chainlink hits record high, altcoins rally amid Bitcoin consolidation. Yes, that is correct. So we've been talking about Bitcoin consolidating for the past couple of days, and it is currently still sitting in its symmetrical triangle that we've been drawing out on the charts, right at about 35,900. So right underneath $36,000. So we'll take a look at the charts here in a second, but also take a look at Chainlink too. And then last but not least, our article here, we have a record 3.7 billion in Bitcoin options are set to expire on January 29th as internet and cryptocurrencies surge. So options are set to expire at the end of January. We do know that there are a lot of long options right now too as well, on a price target maybe betting Bitcoin going to $50,000. So we're going to take a look at our charts and see what that kind of tells us in reference to maybe what some of these option traders are doing too as well. So without further ado, go ahead and cue that intro and get started. All right, folks, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell. We're making videos every single day as Bitcoin and cryptocurrency continues to grow. We are actually at a $1 trillion market cap. So there's no doubt in the space of anyone's minds, as there shouldn't be as of right now, saying that cryptocurrency is not growing, because it certainly is. So Chainlink, we'll take a look here at this first article. Link token has set new record price early on Monday, and other altcoins are seeing solid gains. Decentralized Oracle Network Chainlink's token as another prominent alternative cryptocurrency, dubbed altcoins, are charting solid gains as crypto market leader Bitcoin takes a bull breather. Link set a new price record today, $23.68 overnight, and is changing hands near $21.73 at press time, a 7.3% gain in the 24-hour basis. The previous lifetime high was of $19.90 was reached in August, according to ChainDesk 20 data. So yeah, we've seen Chainlink performing. This is definitely a one to keep your eyes on too as well. We'll take a look at some of our setups for Chainlink and see what we might be seeing on some of our charts here too as well. The cryptocurrency has nearly doubled in the first 2 weeks of the year in a strong follow through to last year's 530% rise. Chainlink's Oracle act as a bridge between cryptocurrency smart contracts and off-chain data feeds. Some altcoins such as Omizigo and OXT are up 10% in the last 24 hours, while others including ETH, Litecoin, Bitcoin Cash have gained at least 2 to 8% each. So yeah, these altcoins are definitely rallying as of right now, folks. So there's definitely some room, and you should be prepared with some of these altcoins to start rallying and seeing that alt season take off. Bitcoin is currently trading near 36,900, representing a 5% gain in 24 hours, but remains trapped in a week-long tightened range of $30,000 to $40,000. Yeah, so we've seen the consolidation period. Looks like paving a way for a rotation of money into the relatively cheap altcoins. Yeah, and usually once Bitcoin consolidates, we usually see these alts start to rally too, vice versa. So once the alts start to rally, obviously they'll see a little bit of a pullback, because that's what markets do. They fluctuate and they ebbs and flow. They don't just go straight up. And then once we see that altcoins start to kind of simmer down a little bit, we'll definitely probably see maybe some of that money move back into Bitcoin too. The switch to alts began last week with Polkadot's token rally sharply to becoming the fourth largest cryptocurrency market capitalization, according to Alex and CEO of cryptocurrency framework Equilibrium. Yeah, we've seen DOT take off too as well. Link may receive additional boost from an impeding switch to the staking model, which would allow node operators to stake their collateral in order to gain access to certain data that require collateral. The altcoin may pause if Bitcoin's recent narrowing price range ends with a bullish breakout, opening doors for stronger gains. If Bitcoin breaks $42,000, it's going to run to at least $50,000 pretty quickly. Vinny Lingham, investor and founder of Crypto Wallet and identity verification from Civic, tweeted Thursday. Yeah, so it seems like a lot of people are leaning bullish to a big move, possibly after our consolidation phase with Bitcoin. And then Chainlink, man, if they implement staking with Chainlink, that's going to be really freaking cool. So can't wait to see that too as well. Let's move into our last article, and then we'll jump over into our charts, folks. A record 3.7 billion in Bitcoin options are set to expire on January 29th as interest in cryptocurrency surges. Bitcoin options worth a record 3.7 billion are set to expire at the end of this month. The surge in Bitcoin price has helped the options market expand rapidly. Investors remain bullish about Bitcoin, according to the options data, despite recent volatility. A record 3.7 billion worth of Bitcoin options are set to expire January 29th as speculation ramps up following the recent volatility in cryptocurrency price and growth in interest in its derivatives on Monday morning. Open options contracts were worth around 247,000 Bitcoin, or 245,000 Bitcoin, or roughly 9.1 billion according to cryptocurrency data analysis website. Bitcoin options are contracts that give investors the right but not the obligation to buy or sell cryptocurrencies at a specified price within a set time period. They give investors the chance to make money by betting on which way the price will go without having to trade the digital currency itself. Deribit, the exchange that currently facilitates most of the Bitcoin's options trading, began offering the products in 2018, but interest has risen sharply over the last few months as Bitcoin prices surged towards an all-time high near 42,000 earlier this month. It stood around 36. Okay, options contracts worth about 101,000 Bitcoin, or 3.7 billion on Monday's prices, are set to expire January 29th. Bitbit.com's data showed, although by not option will result in a trade, this is more than a previous record around 2.4 billion seen on December 25th. As noted by Cointelegraph, the options show that speculations are bullish about Bitcoin. As of Monday, the open interest in calls, which are broadly bets that prices will rise, will considerably be bigger than open interest in puts, bets the price will fall. So calls are betting the prices will rise, and puts are betting the price will fall. I don't really do much options trading, but I've heard of it. It's still something that I'm not 100% sure exactly how it works, so I'm not going to dive into it. But obviously, if there's obviously more calls than puts as of right now, betting on Bitcoin's price to possibly rise. It reflects just how volatile Bitcoin has become, even by its own standard, over the last couple of months. And it looks like, I don't know if they show that how much they're betting here. The moves are seeing on a daily basis. Bitcoin second, soared at 300%. Analysts say banks and governments crash amid Bitcoin's yet price volatility. I don't see the bet. I know that we went over an article a couple of days ago talking about $50,000 price movement, and that's what some of these puts were going for. I believe is that calls. Some of the calls were going for $50,000, and so that just indicates a good price range for these sellers to put their calls at, right? So yeah, and if any of y'all know more about options trading, obviously feel free to fill me in and comment down below exactly how all that stuff works. We mostly just do leverage trading on this channel too, and we're more familiar with that. But obviously, if a lot of the bigger investment firms are placing their calls on $50,000, man, that's going to be crazy. So let's take a look at the charts. Go ahead and get started over there, and let's move over there. Transition. All right, folks, so take a look at what we got here. Now we did have this triangle break here on our 2-hour time frame. We're taking a look at this is our 2-hour, and we kind of wicked through this nice trend line resistance area for us here not too long ago, but we couldn't quite maintain above support the trend line, but we are still putting in higher highs here, so you can see a certain trend line being drawn out here too as well. This trend line takes us all the way back from when we had our first nice little sell-off there. Let's go ahead and draw this out, get a nice little reference point for us. And definitely looking for more of a symmetrical move here, to say the least. And then we also have our two other symmetrical trend lines that are also drawn out above this here too as well. Bitcoin's sitting right underneath $36,000 as of right now. So what we're going to kind of do is take a look at Cipher B. So Market Cipher B is, we also use the Market Cipher indicator by CryptoFace on this channel, alongside with the TI sequential by Tone Vays and the Market Guide buy and sell signal. So we're using a few paid for indicators on this channel. Market Cipher B, as you can see here, putting in some nice trigger waves, anchor trigger, and we're wanting to probably look for another trigger wave here. Hopefully we're going to see if we dip below this zero pivot point, or if we try and stay above it at 2 as well. So let's kind of zoom out here, maybe looking at the 4-hour time frame. 4-hour time frame, you can also see on Cipher B, we're starting to make these little trigger moves up to the top side. We'll kind of have to wait to see how this wants to play out, but we're still more likely consolidating in these symmetrical triangles here, probably waiting for another big break or consolidation for a move from one direction to the other. We have price targets marked out here, so if you want to go ahead and take a screenshot of this, you certainly can. Or you can come over to our Patreon page and join us in our Discord server. We use Patreon just as a payment processor if you're using debit or credit card. And then make sure you give me your Discord username so I can add you to our private category on the on the Discord server itself. But this is definitely a consolidation phase that we're kind of looking at and referencing right now. We'll just continue to ride up this trend line, or possibly maybe ride down a little bit lower here too as well. waiting for some type of a breakout in the next near-term future. More than likely, this breakout's going to occur before the end of January. So obviously the 29th is getting ready to come up here pretty soon, but we're more than likely looking for more consolidation out to the side. We're going to be looking for these altcoins that want to continue to rally here in the near-term future as well too. Looking at our 90-minute time frame, you can certainly see here on Cipher B2 as well that we're still sitting in somewhat of a red money flow. So I'm still looking for more maybe possible move to the downside and then more consolidation out to the side too as well. But we're definitely going to be gearing up for a tremendous move here in the near-term future. Our 45-minute money flow also starting to move up to the top side. Taking a look at Cipher B here, you can currently see how our money flow is starting to kind of drift up into that green area too as well. So definitely going to keep a close eye on that to see what we might be able to see here. If we start to zoom out just a tad bit, are we still making moves up to the high? Looking at Cipher B here too as well, I would keep a close eye on some of these mid time frames. It does look like the mid time frames are leaning a little bit more of a consolidation bearish pattern here, with our money flow that's also rounding off just a tad bit. It could be moving into that reddish area and then possibly experiencing maybe somewhat of a sell-off too. So we need to be prepared for that, but we are putting in a higher trigger wave here to the top side. I'm just looking for more consolidation out to the side. That's really what Bitcoin looks like it wants to do as of right now, and it's probably going to get pretty choppy. So maybe if you're scalping, you can do that too as well. We have our links to all of our exchanges that we like to trade on in the description box below. So if you're interested in joining one of those exchanges or leverage trading, you can check out those links in the description box below and help support the channel that way. So we were going to take a look at one of our altcoins, Link, too, as well. Just taking a look at the DXY here on the higher time frames. Oh, this is market cap. We wanted to look at dominance. Oh, this is dominance chart. Okay, yeah. So with dominance, you can kind of tell how Bitcoin has been making a nice little move to the downside. We've also been wanting to maybe see a nice bounce here off of the 21 EMA. It does look like we broke below the 21 EMA on the daily chart too as well. So now we're just waiting for probably some consolidation off to the side and maybe make a move back to the other way for the dominance chart. But obviously that gives a nice bullish move for our altcoins to take off if Bitcoin dominance is wanting to trickle down just a tad bit. But I'm still liking the way our 3 hour looks, our 3 day time frame, our 4 day time frame too as well. Although our money flow is getting a little thin here on Cipher B, it's definitely going to give us nice momentum waves with our blue wave too as well. So we'll have to kind of keep a close eye on that and see how this wants to take care of us there. Looking at our 4 day time frame here, you can see we had a resistance line, we broke through it, and now maybe we're coming back down to retest it. So that is definitely something that we could keep a close eye on too as well here in the near term future, to see if we consolidate around this trend line that we're coming back down to retest here on our 4 day time frame. So yeah, let's move over into possibly the DXY, see what's going on with the dollar, and see where we're kind of sitting at here. Looking at the daily does look like it's wanting to recover just a tad bit. So obviously the inauguration is going to be taking place this week. We're expecting probably some crazy times to be happening here in the next couple of weeks too as well. But what we're looking at here is probably a retest at the 100 EMA on the daily time frame, which is right at about it's right at about 92 cents or so. So I would keep a close eye on the daily, probably coming up to retest the 100 EMA and then seeing what happens from there. We could break through it, but I would look for some suppression below, right as we touch that 100 EMA on the daily. All right, folks, and we're going to look at Chainlink, one of our altcoins that's been performing relatively well, up quite a tremendous amount, $21 as of right now. So we have price targets set. I gave these price targets out the other day here for Chainlink too as well in our Patreon page. Don't forget to join us over on our Patreon page. If you want to pay with crypto, you can direct message me on Discord itself if you want to join us in our trading group. But we had this price target drawn out here on Chainlink too as well the past couple of days, and it looks like we are still making a move to come up and retest that area. I would expect probably some consolidation out here to the side for Chainlink. It does kind of look like on Cipher B we are seeing somewhat of a top out, so I would be a little bit hesitant here, but our mid time frames are still showing some nice momentum, especially with money flow here that looks like it's going to continue to move up to the top side. Taking a look at these higher time frames here, we are starting to see that recovery here on our 2 day chart. With our money flow still moving up to the top side. Momentum wave on Cipher B still looks like it's ready to continue up a little bit higher. So I wouldn't be surprised if Chainlink still has a nice little bullish run in it left. But we're going to definitely keep a close eye on this. This was a nice trigger wave down here to let us know that Chainlink was probably going to be ready to run here in the near term future. So Chainlink looking good, folks. Bitcoin definitely seeing some consolidation there for the most part, but yeah, we're looking for probably a really big move by the end of January, folks, with Bitcoin. Just keep your eye on it. We have some price targets marked out, but we're definitely going to be keeping our Patreon members up to date inside of our Discord server. So if you want to join us over there, make sure that you get all the information as it comes and goes 24/7. We will be over there on our Discord page. So with that being said, folks, join us in the Patreon page if you're interested in learning about some more alts that we are trading in and out of this market, and also our long-term holding positions too as well. And like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell so that way y'all can be updated. Share this video with your friends and family. I hope to see y'all again soon. Comment down below. Let me know what altcoins you're in accumulation of right now, and I look forward to chatting with y'all later. CTO signing out. Peace.